Hello everyone, Tanak here. Welcome to episode 85 of Building My Industrial Empire in EVE Online. As some of you might have noticed, my intro still hasn't been fixed. It's because I'm lazy. There's no other explanation than this. You can start taking bet on how long it will take me to fix it, but that's it. Anyway, let's start with the progress report. As you can see, my network plus that of the corporation is at 181 billion HISC. If we look at the tracker here, you can see that there's a good progression compared to last week. Where did it come from? I would say about a bill of it is me ratting. The rest is progression in toy company. That progression is a mix of ratting tax, moon tax, POCOs, services fee, some contribution from member, which was very impactful this week, and we had a significant expense also this week, which is our contribution to the coalition SRP. We do on a monthly basis, we do contribute money to the coalition SRP fund, and when we lose a ship during a coalition fleet, it is SRP'd back. So we gladly pay for it, but it is an expense that we do have to take into consideration when we're doing our planning. Everything considered, it's a very significant progression this week. Pretty happy with the result. If we get that every week, I'm happy. So all in all, I would say that on the financial side, pretty good week. What else? The big thing this week. The big news this week is I had the opportunity to go on Frost channel to do an alliance spotlight on weapons of mass production. Frost is a content creator that do show on EVE, amongst other, and she does a weekly show with what's happening in the world of New Eden. I watch it every week. I really do recommend that you go check her channel. And she also has a series where she do alliance spotlight on various groups. So she dig in a little bit on one alliance at a time. What type of player do they look for? How they get there and everything. So we did a spotlight on weapons of mass production. I'm going to link it in the description below. I really encourage that you go check out her channel and check out that episode in particular, but check out her channel in general. It's really worth it, and it was a great honor for me to be invited on that show. I was very happy that she gave me that opportunity. So I do recommend that you go check it out. So that was the big thing this week. Aside from that, if we go on the usual format, we can look at the HR part. You can see that we are now at 286 member, which is, I think, 10 less than last week. Most of this was like housekeeping, I think, like inactive player, one spy, like basic stuff that you need to do as an alliance to just make sure that your member are actual member of your alliance playing regularly. We are now at our third week where we didn't recruit because we were ironing out our process, and then we had the problem with our IT and our portal that we had to rebuild. So the good news is that as of 2 days ago, we've opened up recruitment again. So we are starting to process all the application to the alliance now. We have the big news also. Another big news this week is we do have our new Discord server, our new alliance portal, and our new Mumble up and running. That was a lot of work for people in the alliance who had to learn how EVOT work. to install it, to configure everything. Took us in a good chunk of the weekend and even a little more, but it is at this point it is all up and running again. So we do have access to our ESI check, our structure ping, everything is up and running as it was before, but with people in-house in the alliance that are managing it. Hopefully we are in a much better, well, not hopefully, we are right now in a much better situation than we were 2 weeks ago, because we got full control of our IT internally, which is something that is I would recommend CEO not to do, not to go through outside third party. It is worth getting the control of your own thing instead of relying on outside. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the big thing for HR. So the portal is back online. The Discord is back online. The community now has its home again, because we are very, very active on Discord. People chat a lot, even if they're not online, they will still be very active on Discord. So it's great to have our home back, and it's great to be able to recruit back again. So hopefully this will push us and help us get our number back and get more people online. Well, that's pretty much it for HR. War. We are currently under war deck. It's a big nothing burger, as you will see. So, well, 0 ship killed, and that's it. There's not much to say about these groups. This is like a ISEC war decker, and we don't live in ISEC, so it's not really a problem. If they want to waste 100 mil each week to deck us, whatever floats their boat. For us, we don't really care at that point. We did restructure our process when we're getting new people in corp, where we will not accept them in corp until they get at least to a place where they can get to our space safely, especially like specifically to not lose people that not lose baby seal to war deck and stuff like that. The rest of our member we're relying on our logistic crew, which is outside of alliance in another structure that doesn't, in another corporate entity that doesn't hold any structure, so it is not deckable. So it is really not a problem for us. The rest, there was a few battle, but I don't have any big battle report to show you. You can see some big whale kill here. We do get on those coalition ping when there's if we find a work tackle, like we go on the coalition whaling fleet, and we do score some interesting kills sometime. Again, these are coalition ping where we join in to kill a few structure. The rest is mostly like day-to-day fighting, protecting the SS. We did get, generally speaking, we did get a good, well, yeah, so we're pretty much like, our stat are around that, like 40% dangerous, 47. Again, we're not the big badass PvPer with 90. We're not killboard warrior anyway, so most of the guys here are still they do stuff for fun, and that's the goal. And some of our people are more junior, so we still have to learn. So all in all, I'm still pretty happy because we're performing decently, and we're having fun, which is the most important part. Could our kill board be better? Maybe, probably. But I mean, it is what it is. But it's not like we're getting dunk on big time. On the contrary, we're scoring some big kill, and it's a mix of green and red. that's pretty much it from the war perspective. It was pretty calm. The big progression this week was our industrial operation. We anchored 2 structures this week, one Raitaru and one Athanor, which I think we now have 5 or 6 Athanor pulling moon chunk. We did online research and composite reaction in the pocket this week, so we now have almost everything we need to be doing T2 ship production very efficiently, which is our goal in medium term. So what we want to do in the next following week is start to improve our rig setup so that our production is really at max efficiency. The way it works, especially when you get into T2 production, is you can get improvement at every step of the process. And when you get into T2 production, where you add 2 extra steps of reaction before getting the material, there's a lot of place where you can squeeze a 5-10%, and if you're squeezing those little extra everywhere, you end up building with a lot higher margin, which is exactly what we're shooting for at this point. So what we want to do in the following week is improve our rigs, maybe get another moon or 2 to complete the reaction that we can do in-house. And we are working a lot toward our industrial setup, which is our big goal for the following, for the next few weeks, is our industrial setup. Down the line, we do want to get back into larger structure. We're still waiting for our wallet to be a little more comfortable before we can go into those larger structure, but we're getting there. I'd say that maybe in a month, within a month, I would say we're gonna think about it. That we're gonna be more seriously at a point where we're considering it. But in the meantime, we have composite reaction. We're gonna add biochemical. We're gonna add hybrid. We're gonna add invention, and so we're gonna have basically every type of module running in our pocket, which is the goal. We're really, Womp's our builder. When we get to a place, we improve the space. We build the structure. That's how we roll. So we like to make ourselves comfortable in an area. So that's exactly what we're doing at this point. What else? Well, that's pretty much it for the industry. So that covers basically like the big point this week. Personally, Tanak, what you can see, I am still training. I'm still training my Tengu. I'm working on level 5 skill everywhere, so that I get like top efficiency in that. I'm close to 56 million skill point. So my goal is to finish on the Tengu, then keep on working. I can almost fly every coalition ship at this point. Maybe I'll work on links next. I am getting more interested in industry again. So I did one thing that I haven't done for a long time this week is I've mined. I actually done some moon mining myself, just to start building my stockpile of reaction material. So maybe you'll see me talk a little more about industry again. Aside from that, politically in the area, we haven't flipped our TCU yet. It's just because we didn't get to it. So they're still under dread bomb, but we got the IHOP, so it's not a big problem here. That's pretty much it. There is one thing though, is that as when you are part of a coalition, we do align a lot more with the coalition for our foreign policy. So, and that is okay, because what our member want at this point is we want the opportunity to get those big fight, and we do get those in the coalition, and at the same time we want to be building our little space and working on our industry, which is what we're doing too. So all in all, again, pretty fun week, good opportunity, and that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I think it was a little quicker than what I usually do, but if you have any question, just ask in the comment. I always read every comment. I will always answer the question as transparently as I can. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy and see you next week. Bye bye.